Before I begin, this might be controversial, so if you're not one who can deal with slightly controversial topics, feel free to go elsewhere. Let's start this video. So what gave me this idea? I had an unreal dream last night. Well, I wouldn't call it a dream, I'd almost call it a nightmare. So the dream is, I'm not 100% sure on the details, but what happened was either my iPhone broke or all of Apple's products broke. I'm not 100% sure, or maybe, no, it's one of them two. And then I had to get a new phone, and see, the problem was that I had to get an Android, and I wasn't too happy. I can't remember what happened after that, but I'm quite sure I just had to deal with it. And the Android that I got, it was similar to an Android that one of my friends has, so I felt somewhat better because I wasn't the only one using the Android. But it was still, my heart was broken because my Apple was gone. There's this whole debate which is better, Android or Apple, and I'm personally on the Apple side. Most of the stuff I have is Apple, but why I think Apple is good is because it's more than just a product. You're being sold an idea, you're being sold a brand, you're being sold almost like a philosophy, like Steve Jobs' philosophy. And I know the fact that some people are probably thinking, what a crazy man, like look what Apple has done to you. You think you're in a philosophy and it's just a phone, it's just a product. But it's something that we use every single day. It's how I stay connected through to the internet and to other people is through these products. So my whole idea behind it is that people say buy experiences, not material things, and then you'll be happier in life. You see, it's understandable that the iPad, the AirPods, iPhone, all material things. They're things that can be taken away from you. But I use them every single day, and technically I have life experiences with them. So I'd rather have an experience with a product and a phone that I like the design, I like the idea behind it.
What we're going to do in our first brand marketing campaign in several years is to get back to that core value. A lot of things have changed. The market's a totally different place than it was a decade ago. It honors those people who have changed it. Some of them are living, some of them are not. But the ones that aren't, as you'll see, you know that if they ever used a computer, it would have been a Mac.
See, why I like it is because the experience I have with an Apple product is a greater experience than I'd have with an Android product, and that's just me. You may disagree. You may think that Android has better specs, Android has better this can be done with it, that. And I do have a lot of friends who do have Androids, and I'm not saying that their choices are suboptimal because they don't believe the stuff that I believe about Apple. They're both right. This is more like a macroeconomics sort of situation rather than a microeconomic situation. And I wouldn't consider myself a materialist. I don't have a lot of things that I don't need. I don't buy excessive things. I tend to wear the same clothes or even hand downs or whatever. It's not, I don't care about things as much as I care about internal things like experiences. So now I'm going to just mention an idea from this book here, which is that you shouldn't attach yourself to anything that can be taken away from you, anything external, like your house, your phone, your watch, your money, your car, any external things that can be taken away, because you should only attach yourself to things internal. So like things that can't be taken away from you, like your personality, who you are as a person, all that stuff. So that's why I wanted to share this idea, because maybe there are people out there who think like me, maybe there are people out there who disagree with me, but this is me. So I'm sure I adapted in that dream. I got over using the Android phone. I'm just going to finish off on one more idea, which is be a connoisseur, not a mindless consumer. And if you think that you're being a connoisseur with a fancy Android phone, then that's perfectly fine too, and that makes sense to me as well. But don't consume too many things, don't buy too many things, don't, just focus on the few things that you do like and stick with them and enjoy them. Be a connoisseur. You don't see a top wine connoisseur drinking loads of shitty wines, do you? No, you just see him drinking one good fine ass glass of wine, and you do that as well. Please tell me that was recording. Please tell me that was recording. Please tell me that was recording. Please tell me that was recording.